be a hardcore gang unit anymore because I guess the DA, George Gascón, finds that term offensive to the community.
This prosecutor in the LA DA office's hardcore gangs unit asked us for anonymity. He's one of many in the elite unit who tell me they were called to a 4 p.m. meeting Wednesday afternoon with upper management and told that DA George Gascón is downsizing their unit.
What we actually learned is that the unit is going away. It will be renamed. It will be reimagined. Many of the DAs who are currently serving in the hardcore gang unit will be transferred to other assignments and other units.
The hardcore gang unit currently has over 700 active cases, mostly murders and attempted murders. It is one of the oldest units in the LA DA's office, and it prosecutes the most serious and complex violent gang cases.
The gang unit was pretty much decimated.
Eric Sedal is the vice president of the union representing prosecutors in the LA DA's office. He says Gascón's decision isn't a surprise.
He made, these political promises to certain fringe groups, and it's payback. So yeah, it makes sense in terms of that. Legally, and in terms of public safety issues, in terms of running the office, no, it makes no sense.
Gascón's office never responded to Fox 11's request for comment on Wednesday. However, his supporters, like local Black Lives Matter activist Achille, agree with his decision.
We have called for the disbandment of that unit because we saw how it was abusive, how it was used to criminalize a people and neighborhoods, and we saw that it was ineffective. He is simply doing what the people have been asking for. That's why he was elected.
But prosecutors in the hardcore gang unit say Gascón has already banned the use of gang and gun enhancements. Gang-related murders are already shooting through the roof in 2021, and that this decision will only make things worse.
The hardcore gang unit, we go after all sorts of gangs in all sorts of communities. We go after criminal enterprises. I personally have prosecuted Asian gang cases. I have prosecuted Hispanic gang cases. I have prosecuted white supremacist gang cases, and I have prosecuted African-American gang cases, Bloods, Crips, etc. We don't target any specific demographic. We go where the crime occurs.
And tonight, LA County Sheriff Alex Villanueva gave us the following statement in response to this, telling us in part, quote, while gang members are busy driving up LA County's homicide rate, DA Gascón is now dismantling the hardcore gang unit that works in collaboration with local law enforcement. This can only serve to add gasoline to a raging fire of gang violence that threatens the safety of all. This is not reform. It's beginning to look more and more like a suicide pact. And we also reached out to LAPD for their comments on this, but we never heard back. Bill Melugin, Fox 11 News.